a whole video, and y'all, there was no sound. I just recorded a whole video and there was no sound. The devil is trying me. I literally have my mics on, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm mind blown right now. The devil really doesn't want you to, storage on my phone was crazy. Then I just recorded y'all the whole 10-minute video. And I go to watch the video and there's no sound. It's okay though. The devil ain't stopping nothing. Oh, I'm a little, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe that's God saying, be real, be raw, relatable. So, I'm gonna breathe and I'm gonna get this video in. I'm hurt. I'm truly hurt. But hey y'all, it's your girl Delilah, and we have another video on my channel. I posted my first YouTube video 2-3 weeks ago. We talked about Adam and Eve. I gave y'all my revelation, what had hit me right there in my Bible study. I did not plan on posting that video, to keep it a buck. Like, that was between me and God. I was so excited of the revelation that came to me, and like just how oh my gosh, I'm understanding. I was I'm about to record a video, I'm about to post it, period. And thinking I would never post another video again. And not on my channel per se, but on my Instagram and on my other socials. Follow me on my socials at Delilah Love, Lila Love on Snapchat. But I was on Instagram and a lot of individuals was just giving me feedback like, thank you, I love this, give us more. And it was nice to really hear. The enemy tries to place thoughts and things in my head. Like, you're not perfect. Who are you? Da-da-da. Why would you do Bible study? The things you've done, X, Y, and Z. And you have to be so equipped with the armor of God and know who you are and what God says and who God says you are, to remind yourself simply who you are. So you don't allow the enemy thoughts to come and try to place labels and tell you who you are. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful. I'm gonna just say that I'm far from perfect. I'm not about to be that individual who comes on here and misses, I got my life together. No, and if you're looking at me like that, then let me remind you, no, I'm regular degler. I'm a fool. God forbid he doesn't want to say that. But I'm a crazy coon. I'm far from perfect. I'm just an individual trying to get it right. I'm here just trying to build a community, remind others you're not alone. And for those who can't speak or don't have the words, I'm here to be exactly that. As I recorded already, y'all, we are in Genesis 19, 1 through 26. And in today's story, which is very delicate to me, because I feel like I'm currently going through the conviction right now in my life, is the story of Lot's wife. For those who do not know Lot's wife, the story of that, in Genesis 19, 1 through 26, to give you the small summary, because I'm a dumb it down type of girl. Just give it to me straightforward. There was a lot going on in that city. A lot. Okay? Men trying to have sex with men, and it was a lot. It's a lot going on. This guy was just like, you know what? It's too much going on. I'm wiping all this out. He was just like, I'm not having this. It was a lot going on, y'all. When I was reading it, I had to kind of just pause and take it. I was just like, ooh, like, and God pretty much ordered Lot and his family, like, hey, y'all head to your destination. Don't look back. Don't look back. Keep going, go where you need to go. I'm wiping the city out. And Lot's wife, she took that turn. She looked back, and she was instantly a pillar of salt. And that alone, I've heard so many times. I've heard that story so many times growing up in church. I've heard it. To dive into really feel myself with the word and learn God and hear from God myself and understand it for myself, it exposed so much of me. So much conviction. We finna dive into it. You ever ask yourself why God punished Lot's wife like that? Because I definitely have. Like, a pillar of salt. Like, when I used to read it, I'd be like, dang, God. Like, you could have yelled at the short, like, hey, shorty, keep looking for, like, come on, God. And I was just like, what? And then there was some conversation I used to have with people, and they used to be like, dang, yeah, God's cruel. And I'm like, nah, my God ain't cruel. He about business, though. Can't be playing with salvation. So it got me just going in and diving more. And so we finna get into these 4 like little pillars that what was revealed to me. And that low key got me, where I felt conviction. So, 1, God gave crystal clear instructions. Okay? Do not look back. How many of us don't look back at something or went back to something that God tried or did pull us out of? Try to make sense of things, whether it's relationships, substances, atmospheres, situations, chaos, whatever it may be, environment, whatever. God done told you, hey, this ain't for you. This isn't what I want for my daughter. This isn't what I want for my son. Let's go. And you're like, but I don't know, God. Okay? Partial obedience is disobedience. That's what I got out of that. And I used to like, dang, God, like, but she was curious. God didn't punish Lot's wife just because she looked back out of curiosity. Her look revealed the condition of her heart. And that's what I love. Because it was like, dang, God really, truly examines your heart. Don't care about none of that other, you being perfect, you knowing the word, where is your heart? Like, and in Hebrews, because I was like, okay, what is like the definition of look back? Because I'm like, she just glanced. She just looked back a little bit. To look back in Hebrews means to gaze with longing, to turn one's attention towards, or to look back with desire. So when Lot's wife looked back, she wasn't looking back out of curiosity. She looked back because her heart still belonged to what God was trying to deliver her from, was trying to bring her out of. And it's like God's slapped me with conviction again. Because how many times, Delilah, have God tried to get you out of a situation, told you this person isn't for you. I don't think you should go this route. Delilah, let's not go left. Let's go right. And I just thought, no, I'm good. Delilah, put that weed down. You don't need to be smoking. You don't need none of that in your body. But God, I got control over it. I'm good. It ain't doing nothing to me. And then lazy throughout the day. And that's another thing. We may not be turned into pillar of salts, but we find ourselves in pillar salt situations. We find ourselves in pillar salt consequences because of us choosing to look back, choosing to move backwards, choosing to go back to things that God had done told us and showed us over and over does not serve us. A lot of times we put ourselves in situations, things, atmosphere, environments, relationships, and it's like God didn't ordain that to begin with. You just went on off to go do something yourself. Come on now. Okay. It went on to 2, the look back. Because I was just looking back into deeper, like, okay, so she wasn't curiosity. God was examining her heart. And so how are you reflecting this back on me, God? If you are still looking back at what God is trying to deliver / pull you out of, telling you to leave from, and you still choose to go back, you still gotta look back, you still gotta, obviously, there is some parts of you that still wants it. I'm telling you to let go of this individual person. This person is not good for you. This is not the person I sent for you. There's so many confusion. This isn't love. X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. But maybe she'll change. Maybe he'll change. Well, we come up with excuses. What if? It says here, still believes it can comfort you or still think it has something to offer. Lot's wife wasn't punished for the curiosity. She experienced the consequence of refusing to detach from the very thing God was trying to free her from. God was establishing a spiritual principle for all believers, for generations to come, now, for you, for I, everyone. You can't step into a new life with old attachments. Like I said, there was a lot going on in that city. God, like, I'm about to wipe it out. Y'all about to start clean. I'm about to get y'all right. Don't look back. And sometimes, and I know that's such that the story is what we're using, but just look at it broad in today's age. God has given us the simple tools, and no, it ain't gonna be easy. But He is telling you straightforward what it is, what it ain't. And sometimes us as humans, we just think, oh no, we just know better. Yeah, God, I heard you, but let me still try the waters myself. And then we get into certain situations, relationship, things that wasn't what God wanted us to get into anyway. And then we cry for help. God, why? God, help me. God, this and that. And it's like, well, sure, baby girl, that wasn't intended for you to be there in the first place. You wasn't supposed to go through that in the first place. But because we still want to latch on to what's not for us, we still want to latch on to what God done showed us X, Y, and Z, done showed us each and every way that it ain't for you. And now that you're in that situation, now that you getting your pillars of salt, now it's, oh God, I don't understand. I don't understand. And God just like, God, get me out of this situation. I want my husband. I want him now. I want that job. I want this lifestyle. I want my finances. But you still holding on to a whole bunch of chaos. And God was eating me up last night. Because it's like, how am I supposed to bring you, Delilah, into this atmosphere when you got all these other bondage and all these other things attached to you? Why would I take you? Why would I put you in those atmospheres, into that godly relationship, godly situation of friends? Why would I put you in that atmosphere of that job, of that position, of that financial income? I'm trying to say everything I could so you can get the clear picture. Why would He ordain you in a certain area for you to corrupt when you have attached bondages to it, attached things that you haven't let go of? And I love God so much because if you really look at the bigger picture, it's like a daughter and a dad. Son and a father, whatever you want to look at, however you want to look at it. Why would my dad put me behind the wheel and start driving if I don't even know what I'm doing behind the wheel? I would crash. Adios, amigo, I'm gone. Sorry, mamas. I'm out of there. I'm gone. So if a father wouldn't put his child behind a wheel to drive a car and has no knowledge of soul, why would God put us in those relationships? And then if we're not ready, and just so we can corrupt them, why would He put you in that job and that field if you're not going to be able to sustain it? And it's mind-blowing to me because, like, I'm saying all this, but it's just making me self-examine myself. It's like, wow, I'm delaying me. We're delaying us. God is literally saying, I'm waiting on you. I'm going to pull you out whatever you got. I got you. But you still trying to hold on to boo-doo, da-ba-doo. You still trying to hold on to that little lick, that little weed. That's only going to get you right for a certain amount of whatever hours. Yeah, it'll get you right temporarily. And then what? Then we find ourselves in deeper situations, deeper things, and we're just crying out to God like, I don't understand. I don't know why. No, you won't let go. That's why. You are delaying you. That's why. The moment you let go, let go, let God. We say that so cliche-ish, but now I'm like, it's let go. Let go. The moment you let go, the moment I can take you to our next destination. You cannot step into new life, into your new life, into the whatever it is with old attachments. You cannot move towards deliverance while your heart longs for bondage. Well, it just calms me. It makes me feel like find that in God. I just want to be loved. I just want to be that. God's telling me, be in love with me. Love me. Sodom, whatever the name of the city was, wasn't just a bad city. It was a spiritually poisonous city. It's crazy. Her looking back, Lot's wife looking back, was her aligning herself with the destruction. That alone was letting me know there's only one direction. There's only one choice, only one way. You go forward, or you choose to go backwards. You choose to stay where you at. You choose to stay in bondage. You choose to settle. You choose to what if, or maybe this time, or you keep giving chances after chance. You keep on delaying what God has for you. The longer you are going to ever move forward. That is so powerful. God is asking for us to be obedient. He's asking for us to fully trust Him. And when you fully trust Him, it is letting go. Oh man, and I get so emotional, y'all, because like I said, I'm saying this, but this is what I am currently experiencing. Ask yourself, what is it that God is telling you to let go of? That He's been wanting you to let go of? What is it what is something God has delivered you, been trying to pull you out of, and you keep going back? And it could be anything. I was trying to give broad examples because we could say the basics: drinking, smoking, lust, fornicating, the list goes on, relationships, but it can be anything. Your conviction is going to be different from my convictions. Her conviction is different from his conviction. Bobo's from Joel, from Doobly Doo. But truly ask yourself, be real. Be realistic. Even if you dealing with it right now, even if you holding that weed as we speak, you holding that bottle of liquor as you, what is it? What is it that you know? And if we need to stop. We need to be real with ourselves. I was trying to do that last night. I'm talking to God. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you do. You know exactly what it is that you need to let go of. You know exactly in your life that it does not represent me, that was not sent from me, Delilah. I don't know if it's not of God. Is it confusion? Does it bring you closer to me, God? Does it bring you closer to me, Delilah? It doesn't sound like that's something I ordained. It doesn't sound like that's of me. He just wants you to be realistic. He wants us to be realistic. He wants you to be real. God loves transparency. I'm learning that. I used to try to, I don't want to tell you that I'm struggling. No, talk to me. You can run to that weed. You can run to that man, that funky little boy, that funky little girl. You can run to the game. You can run to your boys. You can run to me. Run to the one who made you. Run to the one who knows you best. Run to the one who can save you. Ain't nobody can save your soul out here. Can't nobody. And we can find many things, but ain't nothing coming to God. Nothing coming close to what He has. So, Guys, I thank y'all so much for just joining me in this little Bible study. Like I said, I try not to be so long with it, but I hope this helps the individual. I hope this is, I feel like this was more depth. There was definitely more of me talking than the last video, but this was just so good. This was so like eye-opening, because it's like, I'm delaying everything God has for me. The moment I'm willing and ready to let go, look forward into what God has for me, and stop looking back, is the moment He can transform, is the moment He can shift, is the moment I can go into this new life. But like it says here, you can't step into a new life, into the new life, with old attachments. So I hope this helps someone. I feel like I've just rambled and rambled and rambled. I will definitely be uploading another one. I'm just speechless. I don't know what else to say. God is just so good. To be able to have this opportunity to read, to be able to have this opportunity to just sit here and to grasp what He's been trying to tell us for so long. I'm just, and I always do the what if I would have known this? Well, now that you know, Delilah, what do we do now? So, once again, it's your girl, Delilah Love. Thank you for being with this little Bible study with me. Remember, if you want this for yourself, I'll be dropping it below in my description. So make sure to drop my Amazon front. So you just, my Amazon storefront, so you just go straight to it. That's it. I'm gonna get out these pajamas and look a little bit better. But as always, as I always say, remember to love, be love. You never know what someone is going through. You never know what and how you can impact someone's day. So, and you know, talk soon.